In the summer of '88, I had two symptoms. I had lost the strength in my left thumb, and I sort of ignored it. And then we were in Yosemite in the village store, and I lost control of the bowels, which was absolutely devastating. And I got cleaned up and, cried all the way home and called the doctor with what I thought were two off-the-wall complaints. But when he heard them, I think he immediately thought of the possibility of MS, so he did the spinal tap, which was the way they were doing it then. And went in a couple of days later to find out that indeed I had MS. I was 40 years old when I was diagnosed. My kids were grown at that point, but it was hard for them as well to know that their mom had something like this. We lived in the Santa Cruz Mountains, actually. Our house had like 20 steps to get into it, and so we found that I could no longer do those steps and we had to move. And we looked around and ended up finding a lovely home all on one level here in Sacramento. Our main concern when we moved was to find a good neurologist. And his coworker gave us the name of Dr. John Schafer. Dr. Schafer has been absolutely wonderful. When we sat in his office the first visit and he walked into the room, there was something about his being that made us feel comfortable, and we knew we were going to be in good care. There isn't a course of treatment that I'm doing right now. I did the shots for a long time. I've tried them all, but I've had bad reactions to all of them. So right now we are on a sort of waiting and seeing what happens kind of course. Is life better for me now? That's a hard question. I heard Michael J. Fox talk about if you think about what you can't do, you get really depressed. And so what you have to do is think about the things you can do. There's a lot of things that I can do, and so that's what I try to focus on. And I have a wonderful family. I love playing with my grandkids. I can't go hiking anymore, but we go kayaking because I have good upper body strength, and we would never have tried that before. Being in a wheelchair is limiting, but it gets me out. And my grandkids love it because they like to go for rides. So it's awesome. MS is a lifelong disease. And I don't know how I would be doing today if I didn't have the love and support of a fabulous husband and family and friends around me.